Hello, my name is Valentina Rodriguez. I come to introduce you a tour of my city. One, what are the most visited place of tourist attractions in your city? The following places are will now for the city of Bogota, Quevedos Fountain. This place has become a meeting point for young people and students who in their free time drink chicha, which are indigenous fermented corn drink. The Candelaria. In this place you can see the colonial architecture of the city in the center of the capital. You will not only be able to complete its buildings, you will be also be able to take a true journey through the history of the capital. Museums, national museums, gold museums, a planetarium, etc. 2. What was the most sorry, what was the most expensive place you visited in your city? In the Bogota, in the city of Bogota, the most expensive place I have visited was one of the extreme amusement parks. I will think that the magic stayed since in the weekend in the company of my brothers. Of For this we decided of arcade the most expensive signs of the booths of the bars, majority of attractions, and we also both full inside the park. Another of the place that I have visited in this Adventure World Park and it's also quite an expensive place. But I worth visiting since in the very fun place that can be visited with the family. 3. What was in the cheapest place you visited in your city? Simon Bolivar Park. It has a cave cheap park signs. They do not charge interest to the park. One can attend events such as summer festival without paying any type of interest. The only things that is optional in the interest in the lake is aboard a ferry where you can take a tour of the layers of the park. Quevedos Fountain is a place in Jaga you can visit. Place very nice for us. Listen the storytellers. She shows by different groups of people and you can consume the famous shisha and the still in the place. 4. What are the worst things that have happened to you on a trip? We home strange in the car. It was something kind annoying since it was night and raining quite hard in the place that we barely knew and we didn't know much about mechanics. So we had to wait for someone to come by and want to help us and finally a workshop car arrived that helped us to continue with the trip. For a reason, it took as much longer than expected to get both to Bogota. To one of the trips, some time ago, we went in the pool. I don't know how to swim, saying I am very nervous person. I was in the pool and a slightly drunk man came and they didn't realize I was sure they pushed me. I am slipped I am wading the park and the was a bit deep for my height. I almost drowned. I am the was a very ugly experience. 5. Do you prefer regular tourists or ecotourism? Answer. The ecotourism. An advantage. Awareness about the risk of the fauna and flora. People who will visit the place then I become much more aware of caring of nature with this type of tourism. Now the archive for the preservation of plants, help of the preservation of different ecosystems, and you can learn about the risk of different species. Regular tourism costs everyone in the product or service of the place to visit.